mean, we've been lining up really all summer during the 7-on-7, haven't lost a game, and just building that chemistry with our offense.
Um, Coach Brew mentioned that you guys had been kind of cruising even against the great competition I know y'all had over here a week or so ago. Prep played with y'all a little bit, and I think for him, he kind of liked that. It was a little bit of a wake-up call.
Yeah, it was definitely a wake-up call. I mean, we've been playing some stiff competition, Catholic, Carr, St. Aug. We've played prep many times, and today they came out and wanted to play with us, and we came out on top. But I mean, it's good that they give us that look, that competition, just because I mean it makes us better, gets us better, and more prepared.
What do y'all take from this summer overall? Things that went really well, strides that you saw yourselves made, or just kind of a lesson learned from letting that one get away? Whatever it is that y'all take from this month's work and use to take some steps into the fall.
Definitely just being more disciplined and playing to our standards and not playing down to other teams' levels. Obviously, we're definitely a powerhouse in the state, and we need to play at that level all the time, and we can't ever settle against a team of lower caliber, because they're going to give us our best, and if we don't play our best, they could beat us.
So it's Caleb Gonzales era now. You had some opportunities last fall, and,
Yep.
and we're pushing Hudson, but now you're the guy leading this offense. When you look at where you were a year ago to where you are now, or just kind of your confidence level and kind of what you bring to that table to be the guy leading these guys every Friday night.
Yes, sir.
Just kind of talk me through where you are and your development to this point.
I've definitely grown and put on a lot more muscle. I've gotten a lot stronger since last year, faster. My arm strength is probably my best thing that I got right now. And, being able to run this offense kind of gives you that confidence, just managing everybody. As well as, learning the game, the speed of the game has slowed down a little bit. I've played it before, and I feel obviously more comfortable in those situations. And so, I'm still continuing to work every day, and yeah.
I think even before this point, you kind of carried yourself with a certain level of swagger to you that guys kind of gravitate toward.
Yeah.
Where does that come from? Even as a young guy, you arrived here and you had some of that to you. Just kind of talk me through that background and some of those traits that you had and kind of what fostered that for you.
I would probably say just the fire that's inside me when I play. I mean, people always doubt me. People always say I'm too small. And, being able to show people that, hey, like, I can play, I can ball, that kind of just fires me up, and it fires other people up. Probably as well as my family background. I mean, I'm really the only athlete in my family, coming from, my dad, my parents. I mean, they didn't come from, big names, and so they've always worked hard, and, that hard work always pays off, and when it does pay off, it's nice to feel. And, just the energy that I bring out is, it definitely fires a lot of people up.
Waiting for this moment to have kind of the full handle as a starting quarterback and battling last year and pushing to earn this, what was that process like for you from a mindset to be doing what you can do, and whether you're out there or you're having to watch to just kind of keep the type of mentality that you need to
it was definitely a struggle, just because you would call it into certain points cold and just come off the sideline, really, just to come and help the team. And I was going to do whatever it took to help my team get to the dome and possibly win that state championship. And obviously there were some times where I struggled with whether I cared or not, but just keep having the same mentality of being a leader on this team, continuing to work, continuing to grow and mature mentally and physically, and just trusting the process, really.
The weapons you have at your disposal, you can start with this guy who's picked up some notable college attention, but you guys have upperclassmen on down to some impressive young guys who are already starting to kind of pop. How good is this receiving core that you have the opportunity to
This is definitely a very special receiving core. I mean, we have playmakers left and right, dudes that run 4.3s, good route runners, guys I can rely on, guys that can go up like Chris. And also having those young guys, being able to have that depth on Friday nights and during the season is definitely huge for us. But this is probably the most stacked wide receiver core we've had in a very long time. Just the chemistry that's between us and obviously the athletes that they are.
We don't see him out here, obviously, but the offensive line, you guys have some talent there, but there's a lot of turnover from last year's veteran crew. What have you seen from those guys this offseason? How is just kind of that relationship, things that you can maybe do to help them? And
those guys have definitely been working hard. I mean, I see them. We all hang out. We all go eat a lot. We all like to bond together, and we have some guys that are definitely all-state potential. I mean, there's guys that are lifting crazy weight in there that are just young, and obviously they'll mature as the game comes, but those guys can definitely play. They're hard-nosed, and they'll come after you.